TechCast day that we have. So let me present my screen. Okay. So for you guys that you are attending this TechCast day in the analytics, we're going to have also 3 more sessions. One is using Oracle Analytics to predict fraud. At 11:30, we have the embedded Oracle Analytics democratize your data and make it transparent for all. And at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, we have applied analytics from word to board. Okay, but before getting into the next session, I'm going to welcome again for the people that just joined us. We are the analytics and data Oracle user community. We are Oracle user group. We like obviously to share and to do a lot of events about analytics and data. And there are a lot of ways to participate with us. So we have our TechCast BI monthly. In addition to these TechCast days, maybe you want to participate, maybe you want to share your experience. You can attend, obviously, but if you also think that you can share your experience, you can share your knowledge, maybe you have, you already know how to do something very specific. You have a trick in some of Oracle Analytics, in BI, in big data, in machine learning, in graph. So just let us know, submit a presentation, and we will come back to you. Okay. We also have a newsletter that has a lot of great content, and the Slack workspace. So because you're here, it will be nice if you just join us in our Slack workspace. We share a lot of content. There are a lot of people that are asking questions. We answer it. People that want to share also things that they know about the technology. So it's a way to be together and to grow together as a group. Okay. There are a lot of ways in addition to that to engage us and follow us. You can follow us in Facebook. You can follow us in Twitter. You can follow us in LinkedIn. And this is our website. So you can go there. And one important thing, all these sessions are recorded and they're going to be shared in our website. Okay. For the analytics day in particular, we have a lot of useful information. This is going to be, this is just a brief summarized information about all the links that you can use. You have the Oracle Analytics library. You have some Udemy free training. It's your first time maybe with data visualization and Oracle Analytics Cloud. You want to learn a little bit more. You can go here. We're going to share that in our Slack channel. And you can join us in our Slack channel. You will have the access of all these useful links. And let's come back to some trivia time. So as you realize, we have a topic for this TechCast days this time, and it's about superheroes. So I'm going to ask you that you name those superheroes. You can put your answers in the chat. I will give you just a few seconds. Who are these superheroes?
Adel, I'll monitor the chat for you and give you, since we don't have this as a poll question, let me help out. This is Dan. So I'm looking for people to share in the chat what you think these superheroes are, and I'll be your moderator, Adel, to help you out. I realize. So we've got one answer.
I saw some very funny. Not really.
Do you see him on the chat, Adel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very funny answers. Thor, Loki, and Thor. Thank you so much. Yes, you're right. It's Thor and Loki. Okay, guys, just a little bit fun before our next session. Dan, do you want to do the introduction?
Yeah, I'll do it in a little bit. Adel, I realize we posted our schedule as having them come on at 45 past the hour. So in case people are logging in for specifically that session, when we give people a break, one of the things that I can do before I go through the introduction, because I'll end up a little too early for those that are logging in for just that session, if you don't mind, I can show the Slack workspace to see what show people what they can participate in as part of a community. Do you want to do that, or do you want me to go ahead and share my screen?
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. So this is our Slack channel. Give me 1 second. I have many Slacks. Okay, so this is our Slack channel, our Slack workspace. You have different channels. You have the analytics one. This is the one that we are posting very interesting information.
Adel, I'm seeing the your PowerPoint slide, not your Slack workspace.
Okay, give me 1 second.
All right.
Thank you. Now, can you see it?
Yep, that's great. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks to you. This is our Slack workspace. We have different channels depending on the topics that you are interested in. We have the analytics one, graph, machine learning, spatial. And if you see in our analytic channel, we are sharing a lot of interesting information about some events from Oracle, the useful links that I mentioned to you. We are also starting some conversation about what are the, for example, the palettes, the color palettes that you want to use in Oracle Analytics Cloud. So there are a lot of information here, and you can join us just in a second, okay? What else do we have? We can have also, let's go to the useful links, and maybe we can share also.
One of the things I wanted to point out also, Adel, for some people are very familiar with Slack. Adel, I can see that you have multiple workspaces that you're part of. I do as well. But at one point in talking to me, everybody's new to this technology. With Slack, for people that are not as familiar with it, you end up joining various workspaces. And the Analytics and Data Oracle user community is a Slack workspace. That's what you're seeing right now on Adel's screen. And within that workspace, the ANDOUC workspace, are various channels. And you see that we have various channels. Think of those as subgroups within the Analytics and Data Oracle user community people. And so, yeah, thank you. This is analytics. You can also see this in machine learning, where the machine learning people hang out, the graph people, the spatial people, and so forth, having their discussions. And we encourage you to post your questions, your comments, you can even share demos via this. You can upload files. This is kind of your area to showcase what you're doing. And if you're interested in speaking on a topic, there are administrators, if you will, for each of the areas that monitor this. I take a look at it a couple times a day to see what's new, and especially in the Analytics Plus, and go ahead and share what you're thinking. Anything else, Adel, that I'm missing in terms of doing this? Or Brendan, you've done a lot of stuff with this too. Anything that you should share with people?
I think to that point, it's really what you're interested in or looking to present on. This is a huge opportunity. You can just pop in and say you have a cool topic and see if anyone wants to either co-present or even support you in that initiative. So any subjects that you really have success with your organization around analytics, graph, or machine learning, this will be a great spot just to come in and, one, pick people's brains, and two, share your own advice and learnings.
Great. Thank you, Brendan. And we also have in our useful links that we are sharing with you, we have the Oracle Analytics Library. If you're not familiar with this, there are a lot of examples and tutorials that you can use. For example, if you have Oracle Analytics Cloud or have data visualization, there are a lot of examples that you can just download and import it into your data visualization or Oracle Analytics Cloud instance, and you can start playing with it. And we have something for visualizations, very specific type of visualizations for machine learning. Okay, so there are.
Adel, I'm seeing still your Slack
Jesus Christ
application. Sorry.
Okay, so, I will share my whole desktop, and that's it, because it will going to be so much easier. Okay, there we are. Okay, so this is the Oracle Analytics Library. It's one of the useful links that we are sharing with you. And here you can have many examples that you can download to your data visualization or Oracle Analytics Cloud environment. You can download it into your computer and import it into your environment. And there is a lot of samples that you can use. So you can learn about how you can implement machine learning from chronic kidney analysis, growth binning. So there are a lot of type of samples. Look at it. A lot of for attrition, from heart disease prediction. This is all machine learning models, which also contains a lot of nice visualization. And also you can have some vanilla samples of all the type of visualizations that you can do with OAC. So this is very, very interesting. And another thing that you can do is to go to live demos. And for example, imagine that you don't have yet an OAC instance, but you want just to see, to play with it. You can go to live demos, select where is your location, and you can see an OAC environment, okay? And you can play with it, okay? You can see it, you can try to do things here, but it is a, it is a nice way to start approach to OAC if it's your first time, okay? Dan, I think.
Notice with that, there's no login required. It automatically logged in. You don't need a user ID password. That just processes right through, and you can be using OAC. It's a great environment.
It's a great environment, exactly, and it's accessible to everyone.
Okay. I think we're ready, Adel.
Yes, we are. Okay, let me share the presentation so you can do the introduction for our next session.
Well, thank you, Adel, for walking us through that.